Hey everybody, in this video I'm going to be comparing the 4 different size Milwaukee Packout drawers. So we've got the 2 drawer, the 3 drawer, 4 drawer, and the combination 3 drawer. I'm going to show you the pros and cons of each of these, what I like about them, and which one I recommend for whatever work you're doing. It took me a little while to figure out which one I like the most, so hopefully you find this video helpful. Okay, we're going to start with the 2 drawer. This is the cheapest of the 4 packouts, and it is also the deepest. So I'm going to measure each packout and tell you how deep each drawer is. This one is 5.5 inches deep. So that's nice for storing large things. For example, if you want to store power tools in the bottom, you can fit large tools in here, no problem. The thing I don't like about it is if you're looking to store things like screwdrivers or small tools, they're so deep that you end up having to dig through here for whatever you want. So that is the one con I find about this. If you're looking for small tools, I don't recommend it. You can also buy foam inserts. So you can put these inserts into the drawer and then you can cut them out to fit any size tool that you want. So as you can see, I've got this cut out to fit different wrenches. This keeps everything nicely organized as well. Next, we're going to move on to the 3 drawer packout. This is slightly more expensive than the 2 drawer, but still cheaper than the 4 drawer. It is 3.5 inches deep. I find this one to kind of be the best of both worlds. It's deep enough that you can still store things like batteries, bigger tools. You can fit stuff like drills in here and still be able to close the doors. You can also organize your tools better where stuff doesn't get piled up in here as much. So you can put more tools in and stuff doesn't get bogged down as much in there because they're not as deep. It's great for putting things that are like rolls of tape, different containers. You can still fit semi-large items in here, but it does a really good job of organizing it. As you can see, the 3 drawer is just like the 2 drawer, where it has 3 rows for you to store items. Moving on to the 4 drawer. This is the most expensive of the 3. It is 2.5 inches deep. So it is the shallowest. It has 4 rows, so you can divide things up more than the previous ones. It's deep enough where you can still store things like a standard tape measure, small batteries. You can close the drawers. If you end up trying to put a big battery in, you're not able to close the drawer. There's minimal to no tools that fit in here that allow you to close the drawers. So I find this is really good for automotive stuff, separating different sockets, separating different wrenches, screwdrivers. This one is really handy because you can really separate things. You can see everything in each drawer and you can easily access it. Just like the previous one, you can still put foam inserts in here if you'd like. And then the last one I want to compare is this bottom one. This is kind of a combination unit. So this drawer on the bottom is the same size as the 2 drawer, and these upper 2 drawers are the same size as the 4 drawer. So I'll just show you. These are 2.5 inch deep, and this bottom one is 5.5 inches deep. So this is kind of the best of both worlds. You can store your big stuff in the bottom. You can throw power tools in there. You can close the door, no problem. Up top, you still have the separation. You have 4 rows, so you can put screwdrivers, you can put smaller things up here and still have it all separated. This is by far the most expensive of the 4. This one here retails for close to $300 in Canada, but it's kind of the best of all worlds, like I said. Now, throughout this video, I've been showing you my personal setups. So I bought a lot of these used and they didn't come with the factory dividers. So you may be wondering why my dividers are white. It's because I had to make all these out of aluminum. When you buy these packouts, they come with these black dividers and they give you more options where you can do the grids you can break things up just like this top one, where you can have smaller compartments. I just want to make sure nobody's confused about why mine look different. Now, my personal favorite and the most used one that I like is the 3 drawer. I find this one to be the best of all. It still has deep enough drawers that you can put big things in it, rolls of tape. You can put bigger batteries in. This is a 9 amp hour flex volt. You can still close the drawer. If you want to, you can put drills, impact drivers in here. It's not too deep. You can still easily see everything that's in your drawers, easily access it. The price on this one is also kind of the mid-range. Initially, I bought a bunch of these 2 drawers when I started. The problem is I don't really see any benefit to storing power tools in these. Unless you're operating out of a van or something and you really want organization, I prefer to store my power tools in a big tote. So this one I ended up never using. The 4 drawer is also really nice, but the problem is it's so shallow it limits you. If you have no budget, this one here is really nice because it gives you all the options. I just find this deep drawer to essentially be useless other than to just pile junk in it because it's so deep. So the 3 drawer is my go-to and what I'd recommend to each of you guys. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, could you please like the video, comment on it. Commenting helps other people find these videos. And then if you could subscribe to my channel, that would mean a lot. It helps my channel grow for me to do more of this kind of thing. So thank you guys all. I have all kinds of tips and tricks, home renovation, landscaping videos on my channel. So go check those out.